Hey everybody, 47 here and welcome back to the channel with another tactics video. And is the 4-2-1-3 still the rattiest tactic in the game? The answer is yes. Yeah, but post-patch, how does it feel post-patch? That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I picked, just let me do some changes here because I was trying this hut here. She's awesome, man. She's awesome. I don't know how she's so cheap, but I was trying her out. Also, this is how much I believe in Barca. I gave this girl Brooks, I think that's how you say her name. I gave her the finesse shot because I truly believe that. I assume that they're gonna evolve, right? I truly believe that Barcelona girls are gonna win the female Champions League, and she's gonna go to a 96, and she's gonna become like she has false 9++, which I do love when I'm using two striker formation and a shadow striker. I love to use that one. So yeah, we'll see. But that's not the video. The video is not about her. This is the tactic. What's the secret here? I'm gonna show you the secret. Let's go to team management. That's the code up there. I know there was someone asking in Saturday's video. They were asking for the code, and of course I had to tease a little bit. Now I said that the video's coming on Tuesday, so here it is for you, my guy. You have the tactic here, the code. What do we do? Okay, so let's edit here. I like to go counter. If you feel like your team is pushing too much forward, you can change the balance of the short passing. I like to use counter, that's just me. And I go aggressive. Look, let's be honest. I don't think the patch changed anything. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the patch changed anything. I tried to play with lower defensive approach, but I don't think it's. Of course, I can use lower defensive approach, obviously, but people that are searching for new tactics usually are the ones that are not as dedicated as me. Like, I played this game way too much. Some people just want to know, oh, I want to know the best tactics so I can have some fun. So yeah, I'm the one that goes around and tinkers stuff, and that's exactly what I did here. So goalkeeper, sweeper, keeper, balanced. You can put them to rush out even more. Defenders, defender plus. Okay, this is the thing. You're gonna be like, dude, you're using Frimpong and attacking right back as a full back defend. Yes, because Frimpong has anticipate plus, and if I need him to rush out, like to do a run, I can trigger the run, which will be the secret for this Davies card. He's unbalanced, okay? He's unbalanced, and we're gonna rush him. We're gonna do a lot of 1-2s with Wrighton, so that he rushes in and then does his stuff. When it comes to CDMs, you want one to stay more behind. I put defend on Rice, but you can also put ball winning if you want, but we're gonna go defend. And then Kimmich with the playmaker. So he's gonna stay here in the back, but he's gonna go in. And because he has incisive pass, he's gonna be key to do the passes, because what's gonna happen is, okay, before I explain the passes, you're gonna have Tadic, the shadow striker, and as you know, shadow striker will go forward. So that means there's gonna be a lot of open areas in the middle because Tadic won't be there. That's why Kimmich will go a little bit in, he's gonna go a little bit up so we can do some incisive pass. Then Wrighton and Dembele will be inside forward on balance because I want them, like I said, because here, because Tadic will go up a lot. There's going to be a lot of open areas, so Kimmich will show up in that CM cam position, and I will want them to show up here on the, in front of the box, a little bit inside the box, so they can do, in this case, Dembele can finesse and Wrighton can do a Trivela shot. Then I put Poacher here because I don't know, man. Isaac feels like he drops a lot for me, and I want him to stay in the front as much as possible. The idea will always be to do 1-2s with Tadic. So Isaac's gonna make the run, the defender will go after Isaac. It's gonna open the area so that Tadic can go in. But yeah, I'm 5 minutes on the static. Come on, and there's a lot of things to say about it. But let's go into some gameplay. Okay, here we go. We're trying to find a team here. As you saw, the team is the same as I told you that I showed you. It's gonna be champions. And yeah, let's. I know. Look, I know the result. This game was already pre-recorded. You know, this was. I pick. You know, I do a lot of tactics games. You know, trying tactics. Oh my god, I forgot this team. Look, this team is good. You know, this tactic is kind of broken. This is a good tactic for those that like to play high press. This is a good tactic, and that's look. There's no bad teams nowadays. There's meta teams and there's non-meta teams. This is a non-meta team, but it is a good tactic, and it is a good team. Um, so yeah, well, where was I going? I forgot I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we're yeah, I know. I know the results. I do a lot of games, you know. It's normal, and I do pick the best one, you know, the one where the tactic works 100%. Because you know, when you're playing these games, it really depends on the type of opponent that you get. Like before I did this game, I'm doing. I already have a video for the 352. That's the tactics for next week, and but I'm enjoying it. And I was playing a guy like it ended 3-2, like 3-2, and he was a very good player. But I was defending really good, and it was a perfect showcase of the tactic. But I lost. But I prefer to put videos, you know, games that I win because I think it's better. And this is one of those. We're gonna win this game. And as you can see, we brush Davies up. We're using Davies to attack a lot. I think if you saw the player review from yesterday, he is, I think he's the best attacking left back in the game. I know Theo is gonna come out as a team of the season, and he's gonna be the best defending one, maybe the best all-rounder. You see what I tell you about? See, oh, we're gonna go. He's gonna score. Okay, this is exactly what I was telling you about the attacking. So we passed the Tadic. You see, right in. Sorry, let's go back one more time, so I can pause, so I can show you guys, because it's really important for you to understand the movements. So basically, we pass to Tadic, and as you can see, Wrighton and Dembele are already bombing in, and you have Isaac at the end holding one of the defenders. And then we just passed to Wrighton. He left Isaac a little bit, and then we just volleyed that one in. So that's the essence of the attack. You want to spread the defense. You want your players to show up in those little camp positions. In this situation, we used Wrighton to do we used Wrighton to do a cross and score with Isaac. But of course, we'll be able to score. As you can see here, we passed the ball to Isaac, and it's exactly what I told you about. There is a lack in the camp position. You see Rice is showing up. It should have been Kimmich, but it's okay. Rice has a good positioning, good shooting, good passing, so he's good. Brighton is a little bit behind, and then you see Dembele running on the bottom to give a passing lane. I don't know what I do here, but I'm going to do something. So yeah, so I start playing around with Isaac. We pass to that Tadic, and then I score. And that's the 1-2s that I was telling you about, that you can play with your Shadow Striker. In this case, I dropped back manually with Isaac, and I passed to Tadic, which was doing this Shadow Striker position. And as you saw, Rice was taking that Cam CM position. Should have been Kimmich, like I said, but because I led the attack for the right, maybe that's why it forced Rice to go off the field. Okay, we're continuing. As you can see, that's one of the reasons I like to have ping pong as on the defense. Oh, look at that. Tadic again running in with. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful goal here, man. What a beautiful goal. And that's the essence of Tadic and the Shadow Striker. And I just literally just broke him. That's why it's, again, really important to have your CDMs, one of them having deep line playmaker, so it goes up. If you can have, can have two of them if you want, but if you want them both on holding, you can do that. Here I am going with Kimmich, and as you can see, I'm attacking. The pass was not the best one. I should have held the attack there for Tadic to run inside, and instead of passing to Dembele. But yeah, as you can see, and then we're defending. We have the four defenders here. We're gonna hold here. I think he's gonna. Okay, David does his job here. David's like I did the review for David, and in this game he's doing better defensive work than the other ones. Okay, again, what a save there! What a save! Um, and yeah, what happened there was because he was poacher, he searched for the front. Oh yeah, look at that. That was on me. I should have done the speed boost there. And that's the tactic working. I don't want to say much more because this was a perfect start for this tactic. We're very solidly defensive, as you can see, with the two CMs. Oh, they're all over there helping. Tadic drops back a little bit to help. He goes in. I thought he was gonna score this one. No, I didn't score this one. We're attacking. I don't know why it passed to right and when Davis was closer, but again, that's the game. Again, oh, that should have been for Tadic, to be honest. That's I double tapped there, but this again, it's a tactic. I was forcing Davis to go up. I was passing to Tadic. My idea was to pass to Tadic to do a speed boost forward and then do a cross shot. For some reason, it went to Davis, and then I double tapped to do a low pass to Isaac to him to score, but the ball went out. So it's the button input from the game. But again, the attack working perfectly. It was the user being being a mess in this, in my opinion. I'm the one that screwed up there. Yeah, so we go with Frimpong. We're attacking. I pushed Frimpong a little bit. I think, yeah, it took too long to pass there. But again, I'm going to show you. This is a perfect example. Look at Isaac. Isaac is dragging one defender. See, Isaac is dragging one defender. He doesn't realize that one defender is being dragged, and he manually defends with the second defender, which made an opening for Tadic, and then Tadic was offside. But again, that's how it is. Of course, if you play a harder player, maybe that won't happen. But that's where you'll have to use your skills to dribble past the defender. I've done that with Tadic. Like Hullet was man marking my one of these games, not this one. Tadic was man marking my. What a goal, man! That was a good goal. Like I said, Tadic was man marking, was being man marked by Hullet, and I had to dribble around Hullet because I wasn't able to get rid of the opponent. But that's how it is. That was a bad pass. That was a very bad pass there. I have my own bad passes, you know. Okay, guys. Looking at these players, when I do these static reviews, I see my players sometimes do some really weird stuff. Okay, as you can see, again, we're pushing. That was a foul, man. That was hard. That was for a red, man. I'm gonna go. No, yeah, I think I'm gonna. I love to score like this, and it really works, you know. But this one, it's just gonna go to the other side. I don't know why. But again, yeah, didn't work out. But I score a lot of goals like that. It feels like the ball teleports inside the goal. Again, as you can see, high line of pressure. I was lounging too much, I admit. But at this moment, 3-1, I was feeling comfortable. I felt that I was going to win this game. Okay, so he pushes. Oof, that was. I like this Turkish goalkeeper. It's actually good. There's better goalkeepers, but I do like this goalkeeper. It's amazed that I bought him and I want to sell him, obviously, because I like to have my players first own. And it's amazing that I haven't packed that goalkeeper. So many packs that I've opened, but this Bundesliga team of the season pathway wasn't the best, to be honest. Anyway, we keep going. We have Rice here. We pass to Dembele. Dembele isn't being very present in the game, but I do have a tendency to attack through the left. Speed boost there, and that's Isaac, man. I don't know what to say. That's Isaac. That's how good he is, man. You can always put advance forward on Isaac if you want. It should work as well. But like I said, I think he drops a little bit too much. And as you can see, in essence, I'm using the same tactic as him because if you see, let me just push it back here. Look, if you see here, in essence, I'm using the 4-2-4 that he's using. But Tadic will have a tendency to drop more than his striker because if you look at his line, so this is my attacking line, and over there is his attacking line. As you can see, their players don't drop as much, but mine, because of Tadic, drops more. So in essence I'm using a 4-2-4. But yeah, so he's countering, we defend. Good that I have great defenders, to be honest. That's very important in the game. Okay, we're gonna attack here. Okay, I do have a tendency, I don't know if it's me or the controller, I have a tendency to do those heavy changes in direction. And that doesn't help me a lot, to be honest. That doesn't really help me a lot. Okay, so, okay, we defend, and okay. That's the end of the first half. And as you can see, there's not a lot of video to go, because there's gonna be a rage quit. There's gonna be, I already showed you everything that the static can do, to be honest. But we're gonna finish because it's not that much. And I'm gonna show you what Triton can do, you know? So you see, Triton drops in, drags the left back. That means, sorry, the right back, and that means there's an open area for me to go with Davies. Here I already lost all the position that I could, but I'm still playing with Davies. Like I said, I was feeling very comfortable in this game, and I'm just playing with Davies there, and we pass to Rice, again to Davies, but I think, yeah, I'm trying to do a speed boost here, to do trying to do a little cutback, and this is my connection. A lot of times I press to shoot and it doesn't react first time, so that's a little bit of a pain. I don't know how to prevent that, but if I tell them to shoot first time, it's first time. Davies showing up here as oh my god, this guy is an absolute demon, absolute demon. And this is why I told you to have Davies as a fullback balanced, so he goes up, so it's much easier for you guys to make him do the run, so he's closer to the attack. And this is why I want Wrighton as showing up in that cam position. We didn't manage to do this with Dembele, but we did it with Wrighton. She shows up in that cam position, and then she does a Krivale shot. And yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you're rocking the static. But if you're not rocking the static, fully try it. I still think this is the most broken static in the game. And yeah, if you want to win, if you don't have time to tinker around to find your best static, just go with this one, because this one's just way too OP. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, a comment, hit the bell icon. You know all those things that make us grow. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.